This week we're talking about the brand new trailer for The Mandalorian and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Plus, Andy sits down with the cast of The Mandalorian. Where is Andy?
You need another co-host?
Oh God, not this.
This week on the Star Wars Show.
Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Show, the only Star Wars show that's celebrating Halloween by hiding one of its co-hosts as part of a spooky mystery. Where is Andy this week? Was she captured by ghouls, ghosts, phantasms? Actually, it was phlegm, the spookiest of all Halloween scares. But at least you still have me.
And me!
No.
Let's go to the room!
No more of that. We don't need it. Yesterday, EA released a brand new trailer for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and in it we get to see a probe droid flying over a graveyard of Venator ships with a mysterious tentacle creature dangling its appendages. We're also treated to more Ninth Sister action, lots of lightsaber combat and combo moves, temple ruins, lots more. You can watch the full trailer right now at this link. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is available for pre-order now and will arrive on store shelves on November 15th. And while we're talking about trailers, The Mandalorian dropped a brand new trailer on Monday night. It gives us lots more Werner Herzog lines, which is always a wonderful thing in my book. A couple of blurgs on a cliff. Shout out to all my Battle for Endor ride or dies. The Mandalorian tussling with Trandoshans, aliens in carbonite, an epic no-look blaster shot to a stormtrooper, the Razor Crest flying through space, Bill Burr double-wielding blasters with a third blaster on a little, I don't know what that is, on his back. It was great. Lots and lots of Mandalorian mayhem. The Mandalorian arrives day and date with Disney Plus on November 12th, which, if you are keeping track, is less than 2 weeks away now. And since you're hyped on The Mandalorian, let's take a look at Andy sitting down with the cast before she was sick. We did not get The Mandalorian sick. I promise.
Or did we?
No, we didn't. You're not needed. You're not wanted. I've got this.
Great suit.
Thank you. Great outfit.
Thank you. All right, so we're gonna start off with a real tough one.
Oh boy.
Action Jackson, Apollo Creed, Grief Karga. Who wins in a fight?
I think Chubbs Peterson wins.
That was my answer!
Nice hair.
Your hair is great.
Nice jewelry.
Thanks, I like your snakes. I have to ask, just as like a fellow introvert, what has this process been like for you coming into this world?
Honestly, it's been really kind. The fans, they hold it on such a precious level, and so it almost like is intimidating because you're like, oh, I don't want to ruin Star Wars.
Best shot.
That's Chubbs Peterson also, even though he's only got one hand.
But it's
You know
all
what I
the
mean?
hips, so.
Back again. There you go. It's all in the hips.
all
there you
in
go.
the hips.
That's right.
People are always asking you what you stole from set, but we happen to know that you stole your Lego minifigure from the Triple Force Friday set.
How'd you find that out?
I know people.
I got invited to my first neighbor's party, right? Her youngest son followed me to my house, and sitting there was the little Lego, and he was like, "This is mine."
Oh no.
And I was like, "No, it's not." It's literally not. Give that back to me right now.
Who's the smoothest talker?
I would say the smoothest talker would be Grief Karga. There's something about him being able to spin a yarn that I think can get someone's attention and have them believe that he might be being honest with them. He's a little bit of a liar.
I'd love to hear about your perspective of working with Dave and with John and the cast.
I didn't know Dave Filoni was this guy.
Oh.
I thought when I first met him, I was like, who's this guy? He's hilarious. This guy's like full of funny stuff. Then he became the guy where I'd go to and I ask questions like, what does this do? What's that? Would this do that? And then it wasn't until almost 3/4 of the way of filming I realized, oh, Dave Filoni's a superstar, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What kind of adjustment period was it like taking on a role where your face wasn't going to be seen?
Very liberating.
Yeah? It could be incredibly challenging.
It is challenging.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be surprised how much it helps with concentration and being able to believe the world that you're in without your concentration being distracted about, oh, what do I look like? What do I look like? That being said, there is a very, very specific body language to discover, paying attention to all of the details, carrying the weight, all the gear, so that it looks like he's been in it for as long as he has, and that he functions at his best with all of the gear.
Now that you're involved in Star Wars, which is such a generational franchise, what's it like now knowing that your grandchildren are going to get to see you in Star Wars?
That's cool.
Yeah.
In a word.
I mean, they
That
probably
is
already thought you were super cool, but
cool. Yeah, some of them do.
Now you're in Star Wars.
Yeah. But also someone else's grandchildren too. That's a part of this business that I love.
Yeah.
That generation after generation, you can reinvent yourself.
from MMA to American Gladiators to Star Wars, what has this past 10 years been like for you? I can imagine it's been a bit of a whirlwind.
It's been hard, and every time I've almost left this really difficult business, once a hook grabs me and it like jerks me back in. It's like, no, you are doing this. And this time you're doing Star Wars. And so I appreciate sitting here. I appreciate being a part of professionals who are passionate about storytelling. And I'm going to use that going forward.
In all of this process, I mean, you were a Star Wars fan before you took on this project, and now you've been introduced to the Star Wars community. Is there anything in this process that surprised you?
I didn't realize that it would be so welcoming and that you would feel this level of support. I've been a part of these big projects, but I haven't felt anything like this. It was like viscerally understanding in an instant that I was being welcomed into a family, and I would say completely unique to this.
Did you learn not to monologue? Sorry,
Obviously, I didn't, as this interview indicates.
No, you're great. I'm not going to smoosh your head, Austin. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure getting
I
to
learned
talk
how
to
to
you.
put on a helmet.
That's good. That's very helpful.
Get everybody back, everybody with safety glasses.
Set.
Go hot. We're hot.
Recently, HasLab created this incredible replica of Jabba's sail barge through a crowdfunding effort, and our first thought at the Star Wars show was, how cool would it be to recreate the scene from Return of the Jedi and blow one of them up?
Then we thought, hey, why don't we do it at the studio where that scene was originally done and bring some modern high frame rate slow-mo cameras? So that's exactly what we're going to do.
Otherwise, it would just be laundry day. So this is better.
We're here at 3210, historic building. Historic, obviously, because ILM built this place and did a lot of great movies in here. We're back in here to blow up Jabba's sail barge once again.
Historically, this is really significant because this is a picture of the original crew doing the original explosion, and it happened on our roof at this building.
I built the original body. We call it Jabba's Pleasure Barge for Jedi. We had the Hero Barge, and Sean Casey molded that and cast really thin, fragile epoxy shells for pyro. The Hasbro model is a beautiful copy, but it's really tough, so it's hard to break. For these guys to try to blow one up is taking a lot of work.
One of the things that's kind of interesting is it's ABS plastic. What we're doing now is taking it and pre-scoring and cutting away so that these areas will be able to control the breakage points. So when the explosion happens, it'll blow right through these openings.
We're attempting to replicate the original as close as we can, given that we're at a different scale. The original model was blown up from back to front, and that's what we will be seeing today.
Yesterday, we did a couple camera tests to dial in exposure and also size of the fireball and the spark element. After we popped that one off, we decided to dial down the gasoline a little bit and try and get more length out of the fireball.
We are going to be filming this explosion in high speed. We're using a Phantom high-speed camera, and we're going to be filming at 500 frames per second. There's such attention to detail in the model that it's pretty cool that we're actually using this as a practical model for an effect shot, and I think it's going to look spectacular.
This is a Action Master 500 high-speed 16mm camera. So I was walking through the Commons, ran into the Star Wars show team. They were carrying this huge sail barge, and they said they were going to blow it up. And I thought, well, you know, I actually have the camera that shot the original tests for that, in case you're interested. And they were, and so here we are. We're going to bring in the Action Master 500 here on 16, put it alongside the other camera, and see what it captures.
I think it's going to be awesome. It's what we do. We blow stuff up.
Everybody back, everybody with safety glasses.
Set.
Go hot.
Camera's armed.
On you, Jeff. We're hot.
So, we've concluded our investigation, and we believe that the fire started here, in the kitchen. Somebody was frying up some frogs and left the burner on. We don't know who it was.
We're not pointing any fingers.
We're not
here.
pointing any fingers.
That was awesome.
Beautiful action.
Boom!
The canopy just flying.
It's an engine, you need that.
Wow.
I love the big panel coming
That's
off.
such a beautiful explosion.
That was awesome, wasn't it? It's great to have the Star Wars show here, recreating shots from 36 years ago. I just hope you come back and we blow up more stuff.
You're watching the Star Wars show.
Man, I cannot believe we made it through an entire Halloween episode with only a few brief cameos from the Copy Machine Ghost. It's as if he too is over his shtick after 4 seasons.
Did somebody say my name?
Yes, but not to bring you here, never to bring you here. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
Happy Halloween!
Why, man? Why?
Because it's Halloween.
I know you're not part of Halloween. I don't know where you got the idea that you're part of Halloween.
Tradition, baby!
Oh, so glad this bit is back. You're the least spooky thing in this whole place. The plumbing is spookier than you in this place.
I'll give you that one.